teams have advanced to the divisional round, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. It's cut right side by Watson. Free inside the 30. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
54 wide. Yeah!
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
47. Yeah!
1st down. Here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end block. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak now from the gun. He's on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Yeah!
Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
46.
Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. They get 13 on the pickup. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Play action, Prescott. Complete out to the right. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. That throwing again. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another throw for Prescott. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There it goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings it in at the 13. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Throw secured by George Pickens. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun is Prescott. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun like they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scary. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Opposite. Green. Set. Blue. Check. 10 black. Punch.
They stick with Jacobs. And he only manages one. couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Packers on top early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Green Bay.
Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Running on first here with Jacobs. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Going to run again with Jacobs. And he might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Jacobs on 3rd and goal. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kick taken in here at the 17. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Again, it's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap, they'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the air, Prescott has it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Complete on the marker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Now it's Prescott again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Give on second here to Blue. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact there.
He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Go ahead, in.
Another run for Williams. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Kill! Hey, here we go. Go ahead, in.
Here he is on third and short. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. From the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan can haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hut.
Second and 10, Love trying again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense to the line fast. Thrown on first down, Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Love now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Love. Forced out to his right. It's cut right side by Watson. He has this down to the 34. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is he got to catch it first. Without the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Eat old blue. Here we go. 52 blue. Cut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First and
Let's go next. Check, cut.
4-yard line.
Blue, 30.
Jacobs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ready up.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Set.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's TheVigilante37 on the return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Rams got it on the sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They come through with a nice gain. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a 2nd set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed.
Here we go. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Finds his man near the sideline. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
For the Cowboys field goal, a 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott here from the gun. That's completed right side. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. He's keeping it. He's going for it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it. Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
33.
On first and 10, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go. 6, 10.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
The Cowboys take over.
Dash to the air here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Prescott's quick throw, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He brings it in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that one.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Golden motioning left. Love on 3rd and short. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Red, 38. Ready?
Jacobs gets it on the draw. They're still going at the 30. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason.
Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. This one taken in by Kraft. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not getting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. 52 Blues.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
I think you could call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning in from the 16. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Wide.
He gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
First down. First and 10.
From the gun is Prescott. Makes the catch. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
2nd and a mile, he's passing. Trying for the deep ball. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
So we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On the handoff, here's Jacob. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Ready?
To the air with Love. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He's got it inside the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
There we go. What do you think?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. That's John for Cowboys. First down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down. Here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. There we go. Get 26.
Now it's Prescott again. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Checking this one down. It's Blue. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's a gain
Rhythm.
of 6.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
18. And the
What do you
Cowboys.
think?
Dak throwing again. Chased out to his right. Can't connect on this one. Rare miss. Been throwing for him all game. But this one didn't work out at 2nd down. Back to the air. Prescott. Lamb brings it in yet again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, it's way too much risk for that reward.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. So following the safety block, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, he just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. Zombie.